Hey everybody, this is Max Jackson back again for another video, and I'll be resuming my Marvel comic book collection. Here's part 2, and yeah, I was going to show it the day after I did my first one, but I was a bit busy that night, so yeah, I'm ready to do part 2, so let's get things started. As for the first part of the second pile I'd like to show you all is a Deadpool comic. Yes, I've read this already. It's one of my. I read it's like when I got it, like I think 2 Christmases ago. Yeah, that's right. I like it a lot. It's awesome. It's one of my favorites. Artwork's very nice and such. And yeah, definitely worth the time reading for Deadpool fans, especially fans of Deadpool 1 and 2. So yeah, if you haven't read this, I'd give it a read. Moving on to the next comic will be an Avengers issue that I got at, I think, a comic book store. Yeah, I got it at a comic book store. This one I might have only read once, but it's overall a great comic. The artwork style is very nice. And yeah, a great issue in terms of first epic issue, and I can't remember much of what it was about, but I would definitely recommend trying to find it in, like, I don't know what website sells these comics, but wherever you can find it, go and pick it up. Moving on to another comic is Thor. Yes, again, I've read this once, and I definitely remember reading this when I first got it. The artwork's very good. Definitely shows the 4 comics in order. And it definitely... What number is this? This is actually the first one in the comic, so it definitely shows who Thor is and such. And as we all know, he's like one of the Marvel gods. And yeah, if you haven't read this, yet again, do yourself a favor, pick it up. Moving on to another one is Deadpool. Now, yes, I haven't switched Deadpool the Merc for Money. I haven't read this yet because even though I did get it at a Comic-Con last year, I haven't had a chance to read it yet. So yeah, I really need to get down to catch up with finishing off these comics before I collect more. But let's have a look inside, shall we? Artwork I really like. And it's overall great art, as I said again. And yeah, if you're a Deadpool fan that's curious to check out this comic, I'd give it a read. I'll let you read it if you're curious. As for the next comic we have is a Guardians of the Galaxy one. Yes, that's right. It's called New Guard. Again, I haven't read this yet. Bought it at a Comic-Con last year. And I still have yet to read it. So, but yeah, as you all know, I love Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Heard there's a 3rd film on the way, so I look forward to that. Artwork, once again, very good. And yeah, if you're curious about what this one's about, have a read at the back, because it says right here. And yeah, if you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan and you haven't read this, I'll let you give it a read. Read it whenever you can. Pick it up. Now, as for my next comic, we'll move on to Doctor Strange: The Way of the Weird. Again, I haven't read this. I think I got it for my birthday or Christmas around 2 years ago or a year ago. Oh yeah, like I said, again, I need to get on with reading these soon. I mean, I am a comic book fan, but I'm very busy too. I need to make some reading schedule times. But overall, I enjoyed the movie with Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Hope there'll be a second one soon. But yeah, the artwork's very nice. I really like it. I really like the artwork. And so yeah. Again, if you're curious about reading this, go do yourself a favor. Moving on to the next one I have in the collection is the New Avengers. Yeah, I think I got this like a couple years ago. Read it once. It was pretty awesome, as just as the other superhero Marvel comics. That's the artwork inside, which is very neat. And let's see what else it has. And doesn't say which number it is here. It's not really on here, I'm afraid. But you want to read it? Good job. As we keep moving on, we have Wolverine and Deadpool. Bought this at a comic book shop. Wait, no, a normal shop. I forgot where it was. But yeah, it's definitely hard to find if you live in the US, because I think it's a UK comic. But if you want to find on I don't know, somewhere online, you can do that if there's any chance of doing so. But overall, yeah, Deadpool is pretty, as he says in the movie, he tried to get out. He does says in Deadpool 2 F Wolverine, but overall the artwork's is great. And if you haven't read this, I highly recommend it. You'll love it. Just give it a read if you can. Moving on to my next comic that's also from the UK, again, is Marvel Legends. I read this once, yet again, just to get the other comic. Read this once. It's just overall badass comic. I enjoy the art. I like the artwork it has, and this is definitely worth your time reading. So, if you haven't read this and you want to pick it up, find someone online on the internet, if there's a chance of doing so, you need to get on there. Do yourself a favor. Moving on to another one will be Special X-Men First Class. Yep, I've read this before, years ago probably, because as you can see the artwork and such. The artwork is pretty good, but I still prefer it in other Marvel comics more. Yep, I'm a fan of X-Men as well as the Avengers. Well, I'm more of an Avengers fan, as you can all see. So yeah, overall, this is pretty good. So if you're curious about reading this, if you're an X-Men fan, then sure, go ahead. I recommend it. If you can find it. Moving on to another comic that I think is only available in the UK is Essential X-Men from the Marvel Collector's Edition. Yep, I've read this once, I believe. The artwork is yet again great. Still prefer it in the comic books more, but if you're a Marvel fan that wants to read this, as long as you can find it online, I'm proud of you. Yep, must read if you're for X-Men fans. Coming up next in my collection is, and now we're back to the comic book ones, Marvel Collection The Definite Doctor Strange. Now, yet again, I haven't read this yet, but I think I might actually, you know what guys, when I finish the manga I'm reading at the moment, I'm going to get on with reading this, because I'm ready to read Doctor Strange in terms of the comics. Whenever I can read the next Marvel comic I've yet to read. But yeah, if you're curious, read the synopsis as shown here. And if you love Doctor Strange, then yeah, do yourself a favor, pick it up. And last but not least, there's another Marvel Platinum The Definited Deadpool. Yep, Deadpool fan. I still need to read this. I'll read this after once I finish the Doctor Strange comic as I shown just earlier, because I love Deadpool as well. So yeah, great comic. I love the artwork it has. I don't know when I'm going to collect more anytime soon, but hopefully I will. But I have asked for I have asked for one for Christmas and my birthday, and my upcoming birthday, but yeah. As a Deadpool fan, I hope to read this soon, and if you're curious, and you like Deadpool, then yeah, give it a read. And that's all I got for my Marvel comic book collection. Yes, it's one of the best Marvel superhero comic book companies to ever exist. Hopefully I can build up my DC comic book collection soon, as well as my manga. But that will take some time. And yes, I will do DVD collection videos someday, but that will take some time in order to actually build up the collection of DVDs. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video, and so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys next time.